watching Nugget trying to catch bugs. Some of the best entertainment ever for me. So right now I am parked at a Scenic Overlook just for a little while. I can't stay here, but it's a beautiful spot. I needed to make a couple phone calls, and I definitely had service up here, so I didn't want to go down to my spot and find out I didn't have service, like what happened to me last night. Cheaha State Park. I just want to say Cheaha a lot, but the joke gets old. Oh my God. Did you catch him? And this is the view. Ah, just a gorgeous afternoon. A little hazy, but beautiful. Nugget is, stalking me now. You gonna catch me? Definitely enjoying the view from up here. Poor van was like 25 miles an hour up the steep hills. It was like, don't make me do it. Oh, but we made it. And our destination is Trailhead. So, hoping that it's not going to be too crowded because it is the weekend and it's nice. So it might be. See what happens. If it's too crowded, I can't park there. But this whole park is surrounded by the Talladega National Forest, so just leave the state park and I can pull over almost anywhere and park for the night anyway. Although I like to know where I am. It's one of my things. It's more of a safety thing than anything else. Yeah. So, I know there's plenty of guys out there who are like, oh, it doesn't matter, you can park anywhere. When you are a solo female traveling, you do have to consider certain things. And your gut is one of them. And I've definitely had enough gut feelings that tell me to get out. When something doesn't feel right. And I've had, a couple nights ago when I was in that nice reservoir spot, right? I had a bunch of great nights in a row, and then out of nowhere, the last night there, somebody pulled in and was doing donuts right next to the van, and I was petrified that they were going to hit me. They didn't. They got stuck in the mud for a while. They killed an awful lot of gas trying to get out. I don't know if they got out to push or what or any of that. I did not get out of the van to find out what was going on. I wasn't about to. It's one of those situations where it's better to just stay unseen. Yeah. But, for the most part, that's a rarity. It's more often than not that I'm safe and I'm in a good place. Nice. She's still trying to catch bugs. She's going to give herself whiplash. It's adorable. I know. I got yelled at. Well, not yelled at, but I got scolded for sure for talking about Nugget and not showing her in a video. So I apologize for that. I know that she is the real star of the show. So this is a great view. I don't know if it's something I'm going to choose to paint or not. It's a little hazy. which could actually make for an interesting effect. And I'm just looking out the front window at this beautiful view. So we'll see. I don't know. But yeah, I'm hungry and I need to go park so I can make myself some dinner. So I am going to go do that. I am in Trailhead Parking, which might be okay. It's a paved lot. I am on the National Forest side of things, so I should be okay. I went up this dirt road and thought maybe I'd find a pull-off. There was a pull-off, but there were tons of cars, so that wasn't going to happen. I'm tired, so I'm finished driving right now, and driving through this park sucked so much gas because I was climbing mountains. So it means that I basically kind of gotta exit tomorrow and go fill up the tank. So Cheaha. It's okay. I'll survive. I got a nice picture or two from that Scenic Overlook. And maybe there'll be something down the road. I don't know. We'll see. You know. You never know. But the direction this all took me was south, nowhere near Birmingham. But I also haven't heard from the person who lives in Birmingham, so. And I did message them and let them know I was on my way in that direction. So I figured if it was okay to stop, they would have messaged me back. So since I have not heard from them, I am going to keep moving forward. And I'm headed to Texas. I know. What? Yeah, Texas. Yeah, I am going to just outside, or kind of 2 hours outside of San Antonio, which probably is just outside of San Antonio, considering how big Texas is. So, yeah. And I'm going to shut this off so my phone can charge and I can shut off my engine. So, we'll see you guys later. Had to pull over here and take a picture. This is just too bucolic to miss out. Oh. It's really an incredible place. I had to go out of the park this morning to go get gas. I didn't realize how low I was. But just wow. Such a beautiful morning. well worth the $5 to get in here, for sure. And it's a day pass, so I'll enjoy this for as long as I can. I'm going to come back to this spot for sunset so that we can get a glimpse of that, and I'll bring Nugget with me. So this is a place you can stay up on top of the mountain. It's called Bald Rock Lodge. Kind of neat. I don't know if you can see out my side window here. And there's campers. Kind of a bummer I can't park here, but they're filled up for the weekend. I'm here on a weekend. I don't know what I expected. I always forget what day it is. My fault. So I just pulled into this trail. It's called Pulpit Rock. I'm gonna look it up here. See if it's something I can bring Nugget out with me on. I don't know. They really didn't give you very much for maps. Oh, sorry. There's really not much here for maps, unfortunately. Well, the trail signs aren't marked as for miles, which is kind of a bummer. I must make a decision. Well, I think what I'm going to do is drive along until I get a little bit more service. There was service around the park in different areas, so see what I can find, and then I can look it up on All Trails, maybe something that indicates where I'm going. I like to have maps when I'm hiking, especially when I'm hiking alone. So I'm gonna check that out. So this is kind of cool. The Mountain Laurel, half a mile. Pretty little fountain though. Don't know where to park for it, however. This is a little cliffside restaurant. And there's a swimming pool overlooking the vista. Beautiful. And then up behind here are some cabins, chalets, I don't know what you want to call them. Beautiful little somebody blooming. Get a close-up of these beautiful flowers. Found the one spot where we might get some shade at some point today. So you see the sunset is behind me. I'm not sure what I'm going to capture from this spot. I was hoping to capture sunset, but maybe we'll get some interesting color in the clouds, or maybe a cool abstract image of the hills in the distance. We'll see. I don't know. I spent the day painting at the lake, which was awesome. And it's just been a great day of inspiration. This video sometimes is disappointing to me. There's so much more color in those clouds. Look at that. Ooh. Might be rain. beautiful clouds. Beautiful mist in the mountains. Well, the lichen really glows at this hour, doesn't it? Look at it. It's just gorgeous. Well, that's it. I know. Brief, but it was starting to get crowded down on the end and a lot of clouds, so I think I got the color I was looking for. See, once again, the pink eludes the camera. I don't know what is up with that, but such is life, such is technology. Whew, so that was a fabulous day. I got to enjoy Cheaha State Park, which was amazing, and I'm so grateful to my friend Stacy for recommending it to me. And I'm making eggs for dinner. Oh, and a disaster. It broke the yolk. No. Oh, sadness overwhelms. Well. Oh, well. So. Oh, I just made a mess of this. Well, I am grateful today for so many things. One, recommendations from friends. And two, that there was a gas station close enough for me to get to this morning. I cut it a little close. Well, probably not as close as, would be damaging, but I was nervous because I didn't know how close the gas station was. So, and for an absolutely gorgeous day to spend here in the park, and I sat by that beautiful lake and I painted that painting, which made me so happy. And I did my best to keep it as loose as I could and still have some details to indicate where I was. I think I accomplished that. Still working at not getting too caught up in the details, right? That's a big thing for me. I get caught up in the details. So, working hard. Sorry, I'm gonna put my armpit in the camera for a second so I can put my sandwich on the skillet. Eggs and grilled cheese. Fabulous. Just fabulous. So, and I had just enough phone service this afternoon with some finagling of the phone. I had to put it on the windshield wiper. I had to set it on the windshield wiper to get service, but because I had earbuds, it worked. Because I had an important phone call that I needed to make this afternoon. And I was able to do that, which made me very happy. And, Nugget got to spend the day outside. And, it was just, just everything worked out in a beautiful way. And I was so grateful. And it looks like there's rain coming in now. I am nervous because it's going to test out my leaks. I am going to put rags in place just in case. And I'll feel them in the morning and see if they're wet or not. And tomorrow, I head down the mountain in the direction of Texas. And you guys have heard me mention this a couple times now. So I am going to be taking, I think it's a polarity energy healing course, which is, I'm not sure what it's all about completely yet, but I do understand that it's going to help me with this road to healing that I am on, and helping me to find some peace, which I definitely have more of it than I ever did, but there are times when I realize that I could use more of it for sure. And I'm really hoping that this is going to help aid in that. It is a free class that I'm taking, and I'm staying on somebody's property, so I can plug in and take shelter from the heat. Nugget can take shelter from the heat, which is important because we're going to be in Texas. And also, hopefully by then, a few things that I'm working on will have panned out. I'm not going to tell you about them until they actually pan out, because I don't know how it's going to work out, and I don't want to put it out there until I know for sure. So, onward I go, and yes, grilled cheese, cooked to perfection. So, fabulous day in Cheaha State Park here in Alabama. Cheaha Mountain is the highest point in all of Alabama. And I think that last view of the sunset really shows the distance. This morning was a little hazy, but tonight I think that those hills in the distance really, I think that's going to make a really lovely painting, actually. Yeah, so this concludes my Cheaha video. Cheaha! I really love the name. And I'm so glad I got to spend time here. And unfortunately, I'm not going to get to see my friend who recommended it. Bummer. But I'm going to be passing through the area again on my way back from Texas. So hopefully I'll get to see her then. And now I am headed down toward Texas. I never know exactly how I'm going. And yeah, so I'm just going to take it slow and steady. I don't have to be there until like the second week of April, or, thereabouts. So I'm just going to take my time. I don't think the class starts until after that, quite a bit after that. But I like to get settled where I am. And she said that would be just fine. So that's a good thing. And yeah. So I'm going to just start heading that way. And if you like the video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, I hope you consider doing so. If you would like to contribute to my journey, always need gas in the gas tank. Always need ice in the cooler. Just the regular stuff. I have links below that you can contribute through. And yeah, so gratitude abounds. You guys have a wonderful rest of the day, and we will see you next time. Bye.